Hey, what's up, everybody? Your boy Dougie here. Today we got a different kind of video. Today we're gonna be talking about Rich or Review Tech USA. First I want to say that I like Rich. I think he's a cool dude and shit. I've been subscribed to his channel for years now. Just because he did the game and shit with like his own little twist to it. So I thought that was cool. It's a shame to see how this stuff this shit's going on with Rich, man. Shout out to the Sneezing Monkey for the video. We'll get right on into it. I haven't seen it. Hopefully he covers everything that's been going on with Rich.
So there are not many YouTubers that I've been following for a very long time, but one of them that I've been following for probably what seems to be now almost a decade at this point, and he was also a big inspiration for me to launch this channel at the time, is Rich of Review Tech USA. I loved his gaming news. I loved his content in the early days. He seemed to be very good at what he's doing. It was always very solid content in my opinion. But as of recently, there's a lot going on with him. And already like a few months back, I thought about doing a video.
There is a lot going on with him, man. There's a lot. So, I don't know where it came from or how the shit started, but there's a lot of stuff going on with it.
Kind of summarizing what I saw, what I've witnessed. Now, I've not been following the drama super closely. I know there are like subreddits and lots of groups and people on Twitter that literally do nothing but like treat him like a lol cow and follow every little step that he does and expose him for every little lie or whatever thing he said. I've not been following the drama with his editor Jay recently. I think from what I read on Reddit that he fired him during a live stream.
Yeah, I seen the bullshit about Jay. I don't know. I don't got no opinions about the whole thing. I just, I guess shit should be private, but certain things in private is gonna see the light, If he did Jay wrong, then he shouldn't have done Jay wrong. But on the flip side, if Jay looking for clout, he looking for clout. I just feel like, I don't know, there's a lot of bullshit. Not a lot that I understand. I feel like we don't know everything. I don't know.
Don't nail me down on this, okay? This is just what I read. Maybe leave it down in the comments if you know more about it. I'd be happy to read the details about it. But as I said, he came from video game news. I loved that content. Then he became more of a live stream channel. He made a lot of music and he started to mix all these things into his work, which I guess is something I can't really complain about because it's similar to what I do on my channel. I mix a lot of things, different types of content on my channel as well. But then he seemed to become like a drama channel where he started to talk about it. And he constantly tried to, that's how it seemed at least from an outsider's perspective, he tried to reinvent himself. Everyone knows that like video game news.
Yeah, he does, man. It does seem, bro, it does seem like you try to like reinvent yourself too many times, you know what I mean? Just stick to a lot of bullshit and just keep doing a lot of bullshit. It did seem like you try to reinvent yourself a lot of times.
Like really died down a few years back. It was just overwhelmed with so many people doing it that you wouldn't get the views anymore. I'm one of those people as well. I mean, I never got the views that he had, obviously. But I've also moved on from gaming news for the most part because it just doesn't really work anymore. And then he mixed in lots of real life challenges that he had, like stories about his daughter, which honestly are absolutely traumatic. I've been following that at the time and I felt so sorry for him because the stuff that he described, the story around his daughter is it's just brutal, man, and it definitely leaves a scar on you, right?
That's
you know what
fact.
I mean? This stuff doesn't pass by you without an effect. It's absolutely merciless to go through something like that, and I really felt sorry for him at the time. And then from there, the focus, from at least what I could observe on his YouTube channel, on Twitter and stuff, is that suddenly mental health came into it, right? He renamed...
Yeah, Rich, man. Look, dude, I don't know if you're gonna see this, bro. Probably not. Just stay off of Twitter, man. Stay off of Twitter, X, whatever y'all want to call it. That shit ain't doing you no favors. It's not. It's not. You are completely crashing out on Twitter, man. Or you have been. You like to take these little breaks, but you keep coming back. Stop coming back. Take that shit off your phone, man. Off your computer. Don't stay off of Twitter. That shit ain't doing you absolutely no favors.
Himself and his name on Twitter is still Review Positivity USA, and he addressed his mental health more and it became more prominent in his content. So I think it feels like a lot of his brand got diluted over the years by the actions that he took with his editor, by mixing in his music and his private life and, his mental health challenges. And it became a thing that, look, as sad as it is, but people didn't really want it. People wanted him to talk about video game news and people really thoroughly enjoyed that. And I'm convinced if he would have just kept doing that, he probably would be in a better place now, but you know, who am I to judge? But stuff got really, really ugly as of recently. And just a week ago, by chance, I kind of thought, why am I not seeing any more videos of him in my feed on YouTube? I mean, to be fair with you, I haven't watched Rich's videos for a long time at this point. Every now and then he may have one that interests me and I watch that, but for the most part I'm ignoring the content. But usually you would still kind of see it flush through your timeline on YouTube, and I missed it. I was like, where's his content? So I went to his channel and I saw that he posted about a month ago, and the other video that he posted also about a month ago. So he did not upload any content.
He gotta stop with the good vibe videos, man. I feel like he made like 3 or 4 of them at this point. You just you gotta stop with the good vibe videos, man.
For a month,
because everybody knows, like, that's why you got the rich, like the rich tomorrow meme. You know what I mean? You keep saying this shit, but then you just revert back. You gotta stop, man.
And before that, the last video was also another month before that. So there are huge gaps in his upload, and that's for a YouTuber, that's not good. You know, that's slightly concerning, and also the views are not great. I remember Review Tech USA was always kind of sitting with his channel around 50K views, sometimes 60, sometimes 100, but now it's more like 19K, 27K. I know that he moved over to live streaming, so that's more of his focus now, but you can clearly see there's a bit of a demise in the views and in the regularity of his uploads. Also, he did this video, which I watched, where he speaks about, you know, him changing up his content and a few of the things that I just spoke about. Just
he going to be, he being a music producer. I ain't mad at him. You know, he going to music and shit. He trying to be a producer, making beats and shit. I ain't mad at him. But, you know, I ain't mad at him.
He's at and giving a little bit of an outlook on his channel. But then I went to his Twitter. And that's where stuff got really, really ugly. And I want to talk to you guys
Twitter is bad. The Twitter shit is bad,
this
man.
This is wild stuff, okay? So, as I said, there's a whole group of people, it seems like, that just troll him. Similar as it is with people like Wings of Redemption, similar as it is with people like Boogie and stuff. There's just a whole group of trolls who do nothing but troll him. And they invest a lot of time in exposing him here and this lie there. And it's a never-ending story of him.
There's folk out there that hate Rich, man. Some people. I don't know whose Cheerios he pissed in, but boy, he set off the wrong group of people. He sure did, man.
He treated like a lol.
He sure did.
And so this guy, Dashfire, whatever, posted this leaked message, which is apparently from his Discord. And Rich says, at this point, I'm just going to burn everything to the ground and make money in the process. Prepare for my internet demise to come in a spectacular fashion. I'm effed anyway. Might as well make it profitable. The golly, things are going great facade is getting old.
Oh my God, man. Now see, like shit like that. That shit don't need to be said, man. It don't. Because I feel like, for one, it seems like everything that's being said about you is true. That's how it seems. And 2, it's like, okay, you just accepting you just accepting this shit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think that's a really bad look. That's a really bad look.
And I read this and I was like, oh, that's not good, dude. This is not something someone writes who is in a good spot.
Yeah,
in their head, you know? I mean, he keeps saying everything is great and I'm doing really fine, but posts like that, in my personal opinion, seem to speak a different language. So this is really concerning. And I remember personally that Rich at some point, because, you know, me as a YouTuber, I looked at his content and looked for advice there as well to an extent. And I remember him saying at some point, don't engage with the trolls. The best thing you can do...
Yeah, bro. He made a video. I'm pretty sure it was like how to ruin your YouTube career. Something like that. It's, you know, he made a video like that. And in the video, I'm pretty sure he was like, yo, don't engage with the trolls. You got to ignore the trolls. He even used people like Wings and shit as an example as to how to ignore the trolls and shit. But all he's been doing for months, bro, is arguing with the trolls. You know what I mean? Straight up arguing with the trolls. You gotta, you know, practice what you preach, bro.
If you get trolled and fall victim to people like that targeting you, just don't engage with it at all. Just move the hell on, do your content, focus on the thing you're doing. And I remember this, you know, that stuck with me as a YouTuber for many years. If I get comments, you know, whatever about my content or my dumb accent or people insulting me in the comments, dude, I would never.
You gotta ignore this shit, man. Hey, yo, my last video on Dr. Disrespect, yo, his Glazers and his fanboys was all up on my shit, bro. Pause. And like they was talking shit to your boy Dougie. I just ignore it, bro. Like I don't care. I don't care. If people don't like the videos or people don't like my opinion or what I got to say and they try to talk shit, it is what it is. Like I don't care. Y'all just people on the internet. And you gotta try to you don't know shit about Dr. Disrespect. Learn the laws, bro. Learn the laws, bro. I don't care about what y'all, you know what I mean? Like haters are just haters. That's it. But people just, I don't know. You can't respond to them because if they see that they can poke the bear, they're gonna just keep poking the bear. That's it. Like these people ain't got nothing to lose. They're hiding behind profiles that don't use a real face, don't use a real name. So they just feel, you know what I mean? They feel invincible or untouchable. Don't let the shit bother you.
Age with that. You have your opinion, you do your thing. It is, to be honest, a part of YouTube.
And that's it. Like you do your, like that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. That's you. That's exactly what it is. Like I like when someone gives me a, you know what I mean? Someone says some shit that's whatever. I'll be like, thanks for watching. I heart it because I like all the comments. I like the comment. Thanks for watching. Sorry, disagree. Sorry, you disagree. Agree to disagree. Thanks for watching.
You will get trolled. People will hate on whatever you do. It's just the nature of the beast.
That's
but
a fact.
Here he is now, engaging with each single one of those posts. I mean, let's watch this video of him, this response on Twitter. He says, oh no, a Discord message was leaked. Well, I have a message for you. I take it seriously. So he's speaking to this Dashfire guy. Let's see what he has to
Rich, you gotta stop with the in-bed videos and shit. Them shits are cringe, bro. Them shits is weird.
say.
Oh no, you leaked a Discord message. That was obviously going to get leaked anyway. Yeah, it's a new era of Review Tech USA, where there's no reviewing tech, and it's mostly internet blood sports. And people like you are in my sight.
The hell is internet blood sports? What are we doing right now?
Good luck with that one. I'm not Phil.
Oh, you know what I mean, dude.
Man. This is like main character syndrome or something. I don't what are we doing? That video, there's no point of that video being made. He's just Rich, bro, you're doing a good job of keeping that fire lit. You know what I mean? Like that is like putting your chest up and calling out the trolls, man. If you devote all your effort and time into combating the trolls and shit, it's a losing battle. It's a losing battle. Especially with the people you fucking with. They, you know what I mean? They just not people with a funny picture and a funny name. Nah, these people go up in your history, find out what you said, when you said it, who you said it to. You know what I mean? You said in a video, or you said one time that they got they got CPS involved. Talk about your kids and shit, and CPS went to your ex's house and shit. Like, bro. leave these motherfuckers alone, Rich. But you making videos like that and you trying to play 4D chess with them and shit all the time. Like you just calling them out and you trying to, it's just a losing battle. You gotta like take your own advice and ignore the trolls. That's it. Just ignore them.
Again, I remember Rich from back in the days, man. He was like came across.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm sorry, I cut dude off, my bad. But I'm telling you, the way that you're headed, if you haven't got there yet, like you completely just crashing out and you are ruining everything that you built up. Everything that you built up. I'm pretty sure on your main channel, you're about to, like, you finally reached 1 million subs, right? The way it's going, you're gonna be under 1 million again. I've never seen that happen before. Where someone cracked that mill and then they end up going beneath the mill. You know what I mean? You lucky YouTube don't want that return to sender because on that plaque. It's just crazy, man. Everything is just not looking good for you.
I don't know him, but not personally. But he came across as like a really chilled, relaxed dude who was in control of the situation. He was good at emulating that, I guess. Nobody's really in control of any situation, but
like I don't know what flipped in his brain or what set him off, but he would have like people in his chat talk shit to him. You know what I mean? When he live streamed, people call him fat. People say he got flappy titties and all this other stuff, right? They call him bald. They say, yo, Rich, you 45, but you look 65. They be like, yo, Rich, how your dad look younger than you? Like, they say all this shit, and he don't ban them or nothing. Like, I used to give him props and shit. I'm like, damn, yo, these people like coming at his neck, and he ain't banning them. He ain't whatever. Because a lot of these dudes, I love Wings, you know, Willie, all these other people, DSP, they quick to ban if you just say, like, you be like, yo, DSP, your shirt looking a little tight today. You good? Oh my God, ban. Like, DSP so quick to ban, you know, but Rich, he was cool with the shit. So I don't know what flipped in his brain that he was like, he went from ignoring it to, all right, I got time today. I got time. Like, I don't know.
That way. And here he is looking at this video, dude. It feels like the man is falling apart, you know. And now every single
it seems
tweet
like
that he
something
talks about
happened.
is just about exposing his haters, posting pictures of them, and engaging with these massive troll attempts. And then 12 hours ago, this tweet came out by another guy called 8-Bit Eric, and he says, Review Tech USA gives a call of action to his Discord. If anyone has stuff on these people posted here, essentially giving the green light to his Discord to dox, invade privacy, anyone talking about him. Nice threat. Hey, Eric, you're going to wish you never did what you did. So let's listen to this. This is an audio message that allegedly comes from his Discord.
I seen this. Oh, my voice cracked. I seen this, but I didn't hear the clip.
Someone leaked, which is weird. It's not really a leak, right? Because I assume anyone can join his Discord. Is this a public Discord? I don't even know. But yeah, it makes not a lot of sense to call it a leak. But here is what Rich had to say in this audio message.
Whoever has stuff on any of these assholes, if you don't mind, no one is required to do anything. It'll just be appreciated. By all means, post it here. You could DM it to me if you're not comfortable. I understand that as well.
Oh, that's weird, bro. You can't ask your minions to, you know, find little dirt for you and stuff. You know what I mean? Also, you like the YouTube Santa Claus, and you're asking your little helpers to to gather up some information on people.
I'm not holding back anymore. The ship is sinking, and man, I'm gonna stir up everything while it's sinking. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody who just ain't, you know what I mean? Like, damn.
With someone, would you mind? I mean, that's me being a fat, lazy fuck. I could do it myself. Go to Kiwi Farms. If someone could send me a link to that, that would be fantastic. I am going to make on YouTube, not outside of YouTube. I just need to keep saying that because everyone on Twitter thinks I'm going to go bridge diving tonight. I am going to make his life on YouTube a living hell.
Like, bro, you're crashing out, bro. Like, this is some shit that a year ago or whenever you made that video, if you seen this shit and you didn't know who did it, you'd be like, oh my God, they doing everything wrong. Why are they doing this? Like, bruh, you over here, if anyone has information on anybody, anything, not a requirement, I just want it. You just asking for information. Like, what are you doing, man?
Just by watching him and roasting the shit out of him. I refrained from doing it because I didn't want what happened on Twitter today to happen. Little late for that now, though. Hi, Eric. You're going to wish that you never, ever did what you did. Oh, me holding back and trying to have rapport is now out the window.
No.
Come on, man. See, and that's the... it just sucks when people have it all. Not have it all, but you know what I mean? Like, he was on his way. You know, he had 1 million subs for a reason. And they just ruin it by just bullshit. You know what I mean? Dr. Disrespect, he had it all. Ruined it with some bullshit. Rich, he wasn't as big as Dr. Disrespect, let's be real. But he was, you know what I mean? That was, you know, everybody, a lot of people knew RTU. You know, and just bullshit, man. If, like, the shit with Jay, the editor, that shit was gonna blow over. You know what I mean? People were gonna feel some type of way because people like Jay. A lot of people from your streams converted to Jay people. You know what I mean? And I caught a stream before, you know, shout out to Jay. He's not a bad dude at all. But it's just unfortunate. The whole shit with Jay would have blew over. But it just kept on going on and going on. And then it just turned ugly. And then it got uglier. And then it got it blew up to this, that you're on Discord asking for information about people.
Boy. No, boy. Do you know what I mean? This is not good, dude. This is not good. I mean, in all fairness, I understand his views are not as great as they used to be, but bro, he seems so bitter and he seems so angry.
Yeah, he does.
And he said this in this goodbye video as well. He said, like, I'm scared, you know, I'm scared where this is going to go, because obviously his livelihood depends on his YouTube channel to an extent. Obviously, I don't know the details of his finances or anything, but like, this stuff is scary, you know. YouTube and content creation is an ever-changing landscape, and he's kind of got caught between the front lines, and now it seems like on many other gaming-related channels, like, his views are drastically down. Nobody cares anymore. And some deal with it better than others, you know. Some just step back, others change their content up, try different things. But kind of his move to merge in all this...
His best bet was to... Actually, I was going to say that his best bet was to just keep business going as usual. But he came out and said that's not him anymore. He said he wants to just, you know, make beats and rarely cover tech. You know, he said he'll cover big news and shit like the Switch 2 or PS6 or whatever. But he's just going to make beats and shit, which I'm not mad at. Maybe that's what's best for you at this point. Because you got to... You know, people are gonna remember the way that you left, you know? So, like, just, I don't know, like, make your beats, be happy making your beats, and stop engaging with people who don't, because you already upset the mob. There's, like, you know what I mean? You already pissed them off. So just ignore them, do what makes you happy, worry about your daughter, worry about your sons and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you're doing, like, as a parent. Like, I'm just saying, like, make sure they good and just live your life and stop trying to it's a losing battle, man. It's a losing battle, bro. It is. It's just make your beats. Just make your beats.
Other stuff, his private life, his mental health, him being stoned a lot, right? He speaks about that, his story about his daughter, his, like, everything comes together and really dilutes who this guy is publicly as a public persona. It's not doing him any favors, man. And it feels like,
bro,
with messages like that, we're really pulling at the final straws here, dude. I mean, he says it himself. It's a sinking ship, his channel, I guess he means. And at this point, he's just going to take anyone down with him who he can. And I mean, this is not a healthy attitude. This is not a good attitude to have towards anything. If your channel is dying, okay, cool. I mean, keep doing content if you want. If not, then stop doing content and let your channel die if that's what you want to do.
But this ain't the way, though, bro. This ain't if it's dying and you feel some type of way about it dying or whatever, then that's one thing. But just sitting here going out like this is gonna do. You poke it. If the ship is sinking, you putting bigger holes in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You putting icebergs on that motherfucker. And you ain't helping at all, bro. You're not.
But the way he conducts it and goes about it is just, oh my God, he's exposing himself to so much ridicule and to so much just public cringe. You know what I mean? It's like an invitation to his trolls to be like, yeah, dude, let's double down on this, okay? We've got Rich cornered now. Let's double down on it. And instead of him listening to his own advice from a bunch of years ago to say, just ignore it, he's like, no, I'm going to engage with each single troll now. And it's like, why are you doing this to yourself, bro? Why are you doing this to yourself? Well, I'm going to keep an eye on this story. I doubt that I'm going to keep covering it further on this channel. Maybe, you know, if some groundbreaking stuff happens. But overarching, man, I just wish him all the best. I like Rich. I think he's a good guy. I think he went through a lot. I think it left its marks on him. And we're kind of seeing the results of that right now and how he conducts himself and presents himself publicly. And to be
yeah, that's the video. It seems like he's wrapping up. So I'm wrapping up. Rich, man, I like you. I'm still sub to you. I'm sub to your streaming channel too. You gotta figure shit out. Arguing with people on the internet, on Twitter and shit, and that's not gonna help your problem. It's not a good look for you. It's a terrible look for you. And I know you try to say you don't care and shit anymore, but come on, like, you have to. There's no way that you don't. Just ignore it. Every time somebody comes out with some shit, just ignore it. Take your advice from years ago. Because you are quickly, if not already, approaching low countness. You know what I mean? You are. You know it's on some shit when Boogie and Wings is covering you. You know what I mean? Don't stoop that low, man. Don't be that low. So get your shit together, man. And go back to taking your shirt off and playing with birds and shit. You know? But that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, peace. Damn.